crazy day this is. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Hope you guys are feeling okay. I'm feeling great, actually. I'm feeling really good about this lighting in the studio. This is the dry... Here we go. See, this is the practice run. This is why we practice these things. I hope you're joining next week. I'm going to let some people kind of come on here for a second. And if you're here, let me know because I've got the chat up so I can see you. Say hi. Tell me where you're from. This is definitely my first time going live this way. Normally you guys see me DJing or whatever. This is going to be a real personal development training. Thank you guys for joining. I see you there on Instagram. I see you guys on Facebook. Well, I don't see you yet because nobody said anything. Hey, Jenny, there you go. I see somebody. Cool. Well, as people come in, just want to say I'm really excited to share some time with y'all right now. And not only because of how excellent the sound quality is on this microphone, am I right? But also because I see you guys. I see what you're up to in your lives. And I get inspired by my friends taking action, overcoming negativity, accomplishing their goals in life. So I love seeing people create, like be at cause and say, I'm going to create the life that I want. So what is the difference between people that do that and you know, however you do that to whatever degree of success you experience in life? I'm excited to talk about it. So let's see what else. This is one of my goals, by the way. This is something that I'm doing to take action on my goal of delivering a personal development training. So I'm excited to see you guys. Hey, Misty. Hey, Adam. Adam, what's up? Yes, I sound luscious. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. So, all right. But next week, next Wednesday, we're going to do 3 hours. We're going to start at 6 p.m. It's going to be awesome. I'm preparing a lot of material. I'm going to give you guys the best secrets that I've found through my study of personal development. And I've studied with the best, like not to brag, but I've studied with the best experts in the world in this field. Everybody from Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Vishen Lakhiani, Ben Greenfield, Jay Shetty. This was Jay Shetty before he stole the quotes and got in trouble for that. But, you know, he was pretty cool. So as well as in my NLP school, training, coaching certifications, NLP master practitioner and trainer. And I've studied all these things and I've noticed there's a lot of common threads along with everything. There's you can study anybody's system and they call different things by different names, but being successful is the same thing. Like you can do these same simple principles. I'm going to share 4 of them with you today that will allow you to leave your limitations behind and accomplish your goals this year in 2021. So, hey, if you guys are here, tell me, what are you doing in 2021? Like, what do you want this year? Like, have you thought about it? And do you have a plan for this year? Tell me what you guys want. You know, what are your goals? What are you accomplishing this year? All right. And by the way, if you guys are coming on here for the best comment, and so far Adam would be winning with, because he said that I sound luscious. But these DJ Jimmy masks, I just want to let you know I did not come empty-handed. Now these are the old ones, the 1.0 version, which they were great, but we got new 2.0 DJ Jimmy masks, and the best comment is going to get one of these. So if you guys have a comment, you know, give the comment out. By the way, not only are these, like these 2.0, there's no dyes on the inside. Not only will you gain access to Costco by wearing one of these, not only will you look good as you wear one of these, but you will also be in absolute comfort because these things are amazing. It's like if you have to wear one. Anyway, I like shopping at Costco. So, all right. By the way, okay, so what is it that stops us? Let's get to the lesson here. What is it that stops us from getting what we want in life? Like if we know what we want, then why don't we get this? Okay, so I would say, have you guys ever felt... Have you guys ever felt like, let's see. Have you guys ever felt like you're stuck? Probably one of the main complaints that I've gotten when I've been in personal development, when I'm coaching with people and they come to me, one of the main complaints that I hear is that they feel stuck in life. Like, have you guys ever felt that? And maybe you're feeling that way now, but have you ever felt like you're having trouble hitting your goals because, you know, whatever it is, like you're stuck, but you don't feel like you're progressing and you feel like you're just doing the same things every week? That's one of the main causes of depression, because the human soul does not like to be stuck. And we want to be free. We want to be growing. We want to be learning. And we want to feel like we're moving towards our goals and that we're in control of our lives. Yes. Yeah, we do, Jenny. So feeling stuck is one of the main complaints that I've gotten. And by the way, so thank you for joining. If you're here on Facebook or YouTube, just say hi in the chat. I can see you. I got a couple comments, but let me know like what you're here, where you're from, what you're up to, what you're creating this year. And thank you for joining. So, okay. So by the way, so how much do you guys think that mindset matters anyway? Like, what do you think? Did you guys ever watch The Secret? Who's seen The Secret? Because like I remember, put a yes or no in the chat. Like if you've seen The Secret or not, I'm curious. Like if you guys have seen it. In The Secret, Jenny wants to be healthier this year, eat healthier, right? So what stop that? This is the thing. Like if we know what we want, then what is it that stops us? So if we know that we want to eat healthier, if have you ever wanted that in the past, and what is it? What has it been? Okay, so whether you've seen The Secret or not, I remember when I saw this, it made it seem as if you could just visualize what you want and not take any action, and the universe would kind of bring that to you, right? Do you guys believe that? Like if you just are able to visualize and imagine as if you have it, feeling grateful, you say thank you to the universe and just kind of wait for your delivery. Like, do you think that it works that way? Or what about on the other side? So what if you think other people think that maybe you can only do hard work, like only through physical hard work do you accomplish your goals, right? So what if that's like on the scale of 100, where like it's only hard work that matters, or if it's like 0, where you can manifest anything magically by just imagining it? From 0 to 100, like where would you guys think that the reality is? Like how much does mindset actually matter when it comes to accomplishing goals in the real world? These could be goals in your career. These could be goals for your personal health, like Jenny's talking about her health. These could be goals with your finances, like budgeting and being successfully able to spend less money than you make. This could be in any area of life. How much does it matter? How much does it matter to have a positive mindset on that? Okay. Or maybe you know that this stuff works. This is the worst situation to be in of all. Maybe you know that people can manifest. Maybe you've seen people accomplish goals with their mindset, and you've seen it, you know it works, but you think this could never work for me, which is one of the worst things to think, because if you believe that, your mind has a really powerful ability to show you that you're right. And if you believe that, you can get yourself into that stuck state that I'm talking about, because you believe that it works for other people but not for you. That's the worst belief that you could have. So let's see, I need to pull up my, so I need to do one thing real quick here because my notes did not update. Bear with me just a minute. This is the kind of experience that you get in the free training, by the way. If you're paying for the training, we're going to have the notes dialed in. But I made some updates last minute, and the updates are not showing up on my notes. So that's how it is, you know. You go live, and you got to kind of deal with what you get, isn't it? But if we don't take action, then we'll never get there. So here we go. Docs. My coach told me about how it's important to get things to 90% good. So that's how I got this one. Didn't check my notes on the iPad before I started, but here we go. We're going to be fine. Got notes over here. Got notes everywhere. Okay, here we go. So how are most people... Yeah, this thing is not updating at all. That's crazy. Okay, so how are most people doing in life? Like if you look at the average person, how are their relationships? Are most people manifesting relationships that are really loving and kind and patient? People are growing together and they're experiencing freedom and passion. Is that what most people have in their relationships, like long-term relationships that you know, right? How are most people doing financially? If you look at the average person in the world right now, especially with the challenges that we're having with the financial crisis, how are most people doing? Are most people getting what they want? What about in their career or business? What about physical, emotional, and mental health? Those are so challenging right now to stay mentally healthy. And there's literally like an assault on our minds that if you're not staying conscious and taking action every day to keep yourself thinking properly, you're going to be getting pulled into all kinds of directions that you may or may not want to be. So here's the secret. So I mean, these people, right, they're not just thinking negatively. Like, they don't have all these bad results because they're just bad people or they just don't know how to think. Like, sometimes they want what they want. They're not getting it. So here's a secret. You guys ready? You guys ready? Are you all ready over there? You ready on Instagram? What's up, Danny? I see you, bro. Good to see you. Are you ready for the secret? I see you, Devastator. Nate Anderson, what's up? It's good to see you guys. So are you ready for the secret? Here's the thing. It's your mindset. I hate to like be the bearer of bad news here. This might not be the answer you want, but it's your mindset. It's your mindset. The most common thing that I see is a lack of confidence and a lack of congruency between what you say you want and what you actually do and the way that you feel. But when those three things are aligned, you're going to take action and it's not going to feel like hard work. You know, that's where it's like, you got to start thinking of things can be true at the same time. So when I talk about the scale of 0 to 100, it's like those can almost both be true, because if you really believe in yourself on this 0 side and you're able to see and feel and know what you want, and you believe that you should have it, then you are going to take the action that's over here on this side. And so, but it's not going to even feel like action, because you're going to be led, you're going to be pulled to it. So it's like both of those can be true on the same time. We need to have our mindset absolutely dialed in, and we need to be able to take the action that we want. So it's self-doubt. If you guys think that this stuff works for other people but not for you, you're doubting yourself. Really, you might be saying that you're doubting the system, or you're doubting what I'm teaching. You don't think this stuff works for you, but it absolutely does work. And I can tell you that's a belief that you're going to want to get rid of. Okay, that's honestly a belief you're going to get rid of. All right, so Danny, if you want to win, by the way, a DJ Jimmy mask version 2.0, just leave a really good comment, because you're almost there. You're almost there. You're like in second place, bro. All right. So, okay, back to the lesson. So we're going to talk in the training next week about how to kind of like reframe yourself. Like, we have to learn how to think of these things and look at failure and success from the proper perspective. So we need to change our paradigms. And this is where, if you do this, it will happen deep down at the unconscious level. You'll feel mentally and spiritually ready to take action on your goals, and you'll know actually how to do it, and you'll feel confident, and you'll believe in yourself as you do it. So here's 4 things that you can do. Sorry, I'm having to look over this way. I wish I was looking at you, but the notes and everything. So we're going with it. Here's 4 things that you can do to reframe in your mind in a way that you'll feel different. You'll actually be different. You'll be able to take focused action and progress on your journey of personal development. Ready? Number 1. Believe in your ability. You don't have to. Okay, so realize if you have self-doubt, don't think that that's something weird. That's not something unusual. We all have it. Okay, so first of all, just be okay with it. Like, realize every successful person has self-doubt. This isn't something that we can really get out of, or that we should even really want to get out of, because you become some kind of maniac, right? If you don't ever doubt yourself at all. Like, there's a certain healthy amount of self-doubt. So we need to learn how to work with this and manage it. Like, feeling fear is not necessarily a bad thing. What's up, Pat? All right. So it's not a bad thing. Let's see. I'm totally spaced off on that one. If you doubt yourself, that's normal, but you can figure things out. Anybody can learn. Everybody who's successful at something had to start somewhere, but they wouldn't have started if they didn't believe in themselves. Like, the main thing that you got to do is take action. So believe that you can figure something out. So here's how you do that. Like, right now, in your imagination, go back to a time in the past when you've been in a situation that you weren't prepared for, but you got through it somehow, right? So we've all had these things, haven't we? Like, there's a time where I was confronted with something, and it's like, hey, Jimmy, you got to do this. I'm up there like, I don't know if I can do this. And I'm having this self-doubt, right? I'm feeling it, but sometimes we were maybe pushed in, or maybe something about it made us take action. Maybe we had to, whatever, but then you went in there, you figured it out, and you learned, and you experienced success. And that added to your confidence, didn't it? So think about some times like that you've had where you have figured something out, something that you didn't know before. And so when you're in self-doubt about something that you want to take action, believe that you can figure it out. Maybe you don't know. Maybe you are correct to doubt yourself because you don't have all the resources that you need right now, but you can get those resources. So believe that you can figure something out. That's the difference between successful people and non-successful people, is that successful people will go and start just getting their hands dirty. They're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure this out. So thank you guys for the comments, by the way. Pat, you definitely won a DJ Jimmy mask, by the way, and I've got plenty for the rest of you guys. Don't worry, there are enough masks for everybody. We're going to get you guys safe, and we're going to get you safely into Costco with these masks. All right. So So remember times when these experiences, like that you can remember where you learned something in the past that you didn't know before, those have added to your self-confidence. And when you take and you choose into more experiences like that, you're going to learn more and you're going to experience more self-confidence. It may not be comfortable, but we've got to reframe our value, how much value we're going to place on comfort versus our own progress, right? This leads me to step number 2, which is taking action. I've kind of been talking about this the whole time. This is going to seem really technical, but we do have to be on the side of doing the techniques that actually work along with the mindset. That's the secret. You guys, you got to do both. Like, don't think of one or the other, do both. So when you take action, here's how to do it. 3 things. Number 1, get clear, like have clarity. So if like think of this in the morning when you wake up, set an intention for your day. 3 things that you want to be today. Today, let's see, I've got this work meeting. Tomorrow I'm going to be in my manager meeting, training these guys. I want to be, with my team. So I want to be, kind of like friendly with the guys. I want to be encouraging, and I want to be attentive. And let's just say I'm going to choose those 3 things and be like, as I go into my work meetings today, I'm going to be these 3 things. Maybe you're going to meet with your family and spend time with your partner, your relationship. So say, okay, I'm going to be loving, I'm going to be fun, and I'm going to be kind today. When you set a focus and an intention like that, you'll go in with more confidence, because the thing on the other side is when you kind of go in and you don't know how you're going to be, then you doubt yourself because you don't know how you're going to be and you're just kind of all over the place. So if you set some intentions, 3 things, know how you're going to be, then do this for either like an event that you're about to go to. Maybe if I'm about to go to the gym because I'm increasing my health, okay, I'm here at the gym. I want to be energized, I want to be motivated, and I want to enjoy music. Maybe I want to be musical, creative. I'm going to find some DJ songs for the weekend, whatever. All right, so be clear, be intentional. Okay, that's how you be clear. And then the second thing is have a plan. It's hard to feel secure. It's hard to feel confident when you don't have a plan. Sometimes it's like the confidence is trying to teach you something. It's just like, if you're going to go into something without a plan, of course you're going to be like, oh, I kind of feel like I'm doubting myself now because I don't know what the freak I'm going to do. So here it is, like, ask other people, find a way to have a plan, and just have some steps when okay, first, like, there's stages to this, right? There's stages on my personal development journey. There's stages to health. So like maybe you want to start a new workout program. I'm going to start working out, really small this week. I'm going to, plan this so that for the first month, I'm only going to do this. This is when I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to work up to more than a 30-minute workout, maybe 45 the following month, so that I establish this pattern, something that I'm going to be able to follow through all year so that it really gets locked in. But have a plan for any goal that you need to accomplish. Have a plan and then take action, get some momentum. So those are the 3 things. You need clarity of intention, you need a plan, and you need some momentum. Okay, so these are the techniques. So, and then number 3, we need to reframe ourselves and the way that we think of failure and the way that we think of criticism, because our minds and our unconscious minds, they're just here to help us. They're here to preserve your energy, and they do a really good job. They're going to find the easiest way to get things done. They're going to try to avoid pain. This is what we want. We don't want to, be led into painful experiences all the time. So this is great, but think of learning versus judging. So start to have like a weekly inventory. You need to kind of like be, having a real, maybe a real look at yourself and doing an inventory of your actions from the week before. So I always tell people you have to plan. That's a different training, but if you're not writing down your plans and your goals every week, please start doing that. But look at your week and look at your past week and ask yourself, how did it go? And be honest with yourself, but don't be harsh. Like, there's no reason to judge yourself. Ask yourself what you learned instead. So instead of thinking, I was embarrassed, I'm a failure, you're thinking selfishly when you think that. Like, usually you're trying to accomplish things, what did I learn? Like, what am I going to do differently next time? Yeah. So evaluate and really, like, if you learn from your experiences, you don't have to have negative emotions attached to those experiences anymore. Sometimes we have something happen that's a massive failure, maybe an embarrassment, and then we just remember this really negative experience because we never go back and take what we needed to learn from that. There was something valuable for us to learn. We didn't take it, so we're still having this negative emotion. Sometimes when you learn what you needed from that experience, the negative emotion can go away, and instead you gain confidence because you change yourself and you change what you'll do the next time. So reframe the way that you think and the way that you value failure versus learning, and evaluate yourself once a week so that you set goals. So then you set your intention for the next week. Okay, this week I'm going to be 3 things. I'm going to be motivated, I'm going to be focused, and I'm going to be consistent. Maybe that's what I need this week. So I hope this is making sense to you guys. But think of it in terms of learning versus judgment, because if you think, wow, I made so many mistakes last week, that was a chance to learn from all those mistakes. Like, how much wiser am I because of the action I took and the mistakes I made, and because I wasn't afraid to make mistakes and fail a little bit and be uncomfortable? Now, how do I feel? So, and then step number 4, continue learning. Continue learning, read good books. I just read Atomic Habits. Excellent book. Totally recommend it. Go to trainings, go to personal development trainings like this. Go to my training next Wednesday at 6 p.m., 6 to 9 p.m., because we're going to go deeper on this stuff. We're going to really focus. You're going to come out with an intention for your life and your goal that you will achieve, and you'll feel different and be different, and you'll be ready to take action on that. You'll be ready to make some change. So let's create changes looking into 2021. I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm about to give away these DJ Jimmy masks in case anybody has like a last comment. I see Amanda on there. I see Nate Anderson. What's up? Be proactive versus reactive. That's right. Yeah. We got to take action, man. But I'm telling you, the mindset, your unconscious programming is what will get in the way of taking action. So start to really learn that reframe in your mind. Let's go over them again. Believe in your ability to figure it out. Like, nobody knows how to do stuff from the beginning. We learn and we get experience. Be clear. Take action with intention, plan, and momentum. That's number 2. 3, value learning over judgment and failure. Just learn to value learning higher than how your feelings are, your selfish feelings of being, oh, I failed, I was so embarrassed. But like, be excited to learn and to progress through your mistakes and to take feedback so that you can change and adapt. And then continue learning. We got to do stuff every day. Get good books, follow good people on YouTube, do things like this, and you will be progressing and you will be able to hit your goals. It happens little by little. It starts in your mind, and it starts by getting congruent and taking action. So thank you guys for joining. I'm excited. Please join me next week. If you want to come to the training, it's $47. I'm putting a ton of work into this. It's going to be 3 hours. I'm going to give you my best content of what I've learned, and I hope to see you on there. Super excited. You can either DM me. I don't care how you pay it. You can Venmo me if you want, but like, I have a link that I'll put in the chat, jamesgilland.com, where you can go and see my landing page that's almost complete, and you can pay for that with credit card on there as well. So mark your calendar, set your alarm for next Wednesday, and I hope to see you there. And let's see, I'm giving Ronnie for sure. Ronnie Rouse, what's up? All these NLP trainers, I love it. I love seeing my classmates from coaching school. That's awesome. Ronnie. So Ronnie definitely gets a DJ Jimmy mask. I think Ginny Rouse gets one. Pat, do you want one? Pat already says send that mask in the mail. He was so confident about his comments. I love it. Okay, I got you, Pat. And Ronnie, Ginny. Thank you guys all for joining. You guys on Instagram, I'm going to get y'all, Danny, I'll get you a mask, bro. I know you love masks. I got you. DJ Jimmy mask coming up. I want you to wear it everywhere on your profile from now on. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Join me next week. Thank you so much for joining, and have a great week. Let's manifest. Let's create a great year for ourselves. Think of ourselves as creators, and let's plan it, and let's accomplish it this year. This is a great time to be growing. 2020 really put us to the test, really teaching us a lot about ourselves. Now is the time to invest into yourself and invest into your mind. There's no better investment of your time, money, or energy than improving yourself. So thanks. I'll see you guys next week.